Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nikki Clarke Show.
Welcome back to the Nikki Clarke Show. Thank you so much for tuning on www.thatchannel.com. We're here live at 8 o'clock and we've got a fabulous show for you. I want to thank the studio audience that dropped in. You're amazing. Let me give you a round of applause. Wow, it's been such a whirlwind week for me. It's been so busy and I'm just trying to keep up with professional life and having some fun with friends and family, but I always try to keep up to date with what's going on in the world. And I thought, you know what, let me have a hot topics section every single week. So I have a friend of mine who is a news correspondent from Maypen, Jamaica. She's actually on the line right now. Her name is Kerian. So if you could please give a warm welcome for Kerian. We're going to talk about hot topics on the Nikki Clarke Show. Kerian, are you there?
Hi. Oh, hello?
Hi, Kerian, how you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, hold on, darling. My reggae music pumping, darling. Hold on.
What are you listening to? Buju Banton?
Hey, you like this tune?
I like that, okay.
You like that? Hi, Nikki. How are you?
I'm good. I missed you. I haven't spoken to you in a while, so thanks for coming on the show and doing this with me.
Oh, thank you for having me. Congratulations on your new episode. I'm so excited to be a part of it, darling.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. So let's talk about some things that's going on in the world. What do you think of Kim Kardashian?
Oh, Lord God, Nikki, let me tell you about Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, what do you think of her?
Well, let me tell you something. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, her husband, is her boyfriend, but they're together for so long. Oh, I tell you, there are more issues than the Vogue magazine.
Oh my. So do you think it's going to last? Do you think it's like a Hollywood marriage, like a few more months and then that's it? Because the first marriage, lasted 2 days, 3 days maybe, tops?
Yes, darling, it lasted a very short while. But, Nikki, let me tell you, you know why Kim Kardashian and Kanye West make a good team?
Why?
Because Kanye is so forward and Kim Kardashian is a center of attention.
Oh, okay. So you think they're a good team together, like they balance each other off?
Yes, and I feel so sorry for the poor baby North.
There was a baby Northwest.
Ryan Seacrest.
Say that again?
The baby North that she belonged to Ryan Seacrest.
Oh my. Oh,
The owner,
Wow, I didn't know that. Well,
She gave birth to her daughter, Northwest. What kind of name is that? Does that mean Kim Kardashian China is now the Northwest passenger?
I don't know. It sounds better than Kim Ye. I think that was the idea that was going around that's what they were going to name their child. But Northwest.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not good with directions.
I'm sorry for that girl. She's just running around. She's seen more blackness than the urinals at the Apollo.
Wow. Let's talk about the situation in the States. What do you think about that? The government shutdown. That's shocking.
Oh, I'm not surprised, dear. That whole country is so corrupt,
Why do you think it's
About
corrupt?
time they work for free. Now they know what it feels like for us young citizens who just run around working 9 to 5, 8, 4, 12 to whatever time. And I blood clot, man.
Oh, dear.
And they will just work, so we don't...
Wow. It's a family show, Kerian. So you're not happy with the situation that's going on in the government? I think it's pretty shocking.
I don't live there. It don't bother me.
Okay. Well, what do you think? People are wearing pink this month because it's supporting Breast Cancer Month. What are you doing to support it?
Well, I'm wearing my pink bikini right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm in support for the cancer month. I'm wearing pink bikini. I know you can't see me, but I'm telling you, I'm wearing pink. I will take a picture and send it to you, but I don't know how to work this camera phone, you know.
Okay. All right, well, you'll figure out the texting of the bikini, and I'm going to introduce some incredible guests. Thank you so much, Kerian. We've got a hot show for you. Guests with inspirational stories. We've got Raymund Ong, and we have life coach and author Anita Sechesky, business coach with a hot tip today on how to market with no money, Cheryl Rankin, and we've got an incredible performance by the R&B sensation, Kerian. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Kerian, thank you so much. Send that picture soon, okay?
Darling, good luck on your show. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, sweetheart. Cheers. We'll be right back.
I gave you all I could give you. You nearly drove me out of my mind. So kind and patient, but it didn't even seem to faze you. And that's why moving on, now you're saying you can't quit me, you can't quit me. I'm your habit. You just need another hit of my loving. Oh, I'm your habit. You just need another hit of my loving, loving, loving. You just need another hit, baby. 'Cause you're losing control and you need to let go. I'm your habit. You just need another hit. Taking back the past, I should have known. I saw the signs and all the red flags, but I didn't listen. I made some bad decisions. I went away, got myself.
And we're back. I have a special guest with me. His name is Raymund Ong. He is a motivational speaker, and he's just an all-around wonderful person. Please welcome him to the show.
Thank you very much, Nikki. It's great to be back.
You know what? Let's cheers that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. So what have you been up to since the last time you were on the show in the summertime?
Oh, wow. Well, since I was on your show, I actually met a very inspirational young lady, and we decided to collaborate together on a very exciting project.
Okay.
I think you do know Jessica Alex.
Yes, she'll be
And
coming up later
after
on.
hearing her book series and the name of her corporation, Upon a Star Books, Inc., I decided why not take C4 Mural Project and collaborate the two together in some way that can touch more lives and support other people.
Absolutely. Well, let's backtrack a little for people who are
Yes.
just getting to know you. You were diagnosed with cancer.
Yes.
Okay.
I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, a form of blood cancer.
How long ago was that?
That was in 2008 when I had just turned 20.
Okay.
Shortly after chemotherapy started, there was a blood clot on the right side of my brain that formed, which gave me a stroke and paralyzed my left side completely.
Wow.
Within 3 years of chemotherapy and physiotherapy, I had to recover and put my life on hold, essentially.
Right. No, I look at you and you're so healthy. I know you're an athletic person, and
Thank
it's
you.
hard for me to imagine, what you went through with, the seizure and being paralyzed. That took a lot of determination to get from that point to where you are now. What would you advise people who are maybe just finding out a diagnosis that is overwhelming for them, or just maybe coping with someone with an illness? How do they get through those times where it's really low?
For anyone affected by cancer, from personal experience, I would advise to build your support network. Surround yourself with positive people. Find people in your life that can lift you up when you feel down.
Right.
What I unfortunately had to go through was there weren't too many people in my life that actually lifted me up. A lot of my supposed social network kind of drained me. Not in their intention, but just because I just did not feel in the right state of mind to be with them. And it actually took quite a bit of searching within myself to meet and network with people outside of my comfort zone and actually connect with the support network I truly needed.
Okay. And what did you need? What was missing?
Quite simply, I
drained you?
simply needed support. I needed to feel validated for the experience that I had.
Right.
And that's where I started C4 Mural Project, a mural campaign where I can just get anyone who wants to show support for anyone affected by cancer to show the support that they want to.
Okay. So when people are looking for support, let's define that. Is it that they need someone to listen to them actively and just to hear what they have to vent about in terms of what is going through in their daily occurrence, or is it, what is the support?
One thing that started with my personal thoughts for support was feeling the safe space to express yourself.
Okay.
My initial tagline for C4 Mural Project was express yourself.
Okay.
And I connected with quite a few inspiring individuals who motivated me to find my own expression. Pauline Harvey of Youth in Time was a very huge benefactor, and I know you.
From Big It Up, yes.
I know
a good
you know
friend of
her
ours,
quite
yes.
well. And with a lot of her support, I was able to find what I could do and bring out into the world. And I help her anytime I can.
Absolutely. C4 stands for something. What are the C's in
C4 stands for Creative Communities Collaborating for Change.
Okay.
And the change I want to see in the world is more support for people affected by cancer.
Okay. And not only the people who are affected by cancer, but around the families trying to
Yes.
find ways to cope and to express how they're feeling.
That constitutes being affected by cancer as well.
Yes.
If you have a diagnosis, if you have a family member or a friend that's affected, or if you have an opinion about cancer itself.
Yes.
That affects all of us.
Okay.
So our support should be just the same.
Holistic, right around it.
Holistic, exactly.
Okay. Now you have an event coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us about that?
That is actually a Youth in Time collaboration with HAIR.
Okay.
And these two programs support people that essentially need it. And the event is called Renaissance Relaxation at the Tattoo Rock Parlor, 567 Queen Street West.
Right.
And it's basically an art show representing expression through hair, art, music.
Right.
It's going to be quite exciting. I think this amazing do is going to be transformed.
And you do this yourself, right?
No, I actually find people that I quite am fond of and ask them to decorate me. My head is their canvas.
I never see you with the same hairstyle. Every time I see you, it's a different color. There's a different, expression. And I love that about you.
Let's just be a little bit more fun, because when I was sick, I didn't have any hair. And when the hair came back, I decided, why not? Why don't I enjoy it before it goes away?
Let's put some flavor in this.
Yeah.
I hear you. I
Color
went
it up.
from brunette to blonde, so I
And
know
you look
what it's
fantastic.
like. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your check is in the mail. But the other thing too, you have a book coming up. Can you talk about what
Yes,
that
the
is?
book, that's the collaboration with the Pawn Star Books, Inc. C4 Mural Project was essentially just collecting canvases to show support for people affected by cancer. what we do with the canvas is just get communities to decorate them with words of support. What the book is actually compiling all those words into a small little pocketbook of support, and each page is a collage of the words I've collected, as well as some inspirational quotes that normal people have written as well.
Okay.
And these little handbooks will be ready by January.
January, so you'll have to come back on the show and show us
Oh, well,
finished
I'd
products.
be happy to. I would be very happy to.
And how can people find the book?
How
when
can
it's
people
ready?
find the book when it's ready? It would be advertised on c4muralproject.com, and I do believe Upon a Star Books Inc. would also advertise it as well. I trust Jessica.
Yeah, absolutely. And if people want to get involved in your C4 mural project, how can they reach you?
How they can get involved? They can find me on Facebook, on Twitter, just simply C4, the letter C and the number 4, Mural Project. And contacting me is quite easy. You just send me a tweet, you send me a Facebook post, and I will try my best to connect and collaborate with you for change.
All right. Raymund, it's always been a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming
Always an
through
honor.
and sharing your words of inspiration.
Thank you.
And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the event at Tattoo Rock Parlor.
Fantastic.
Okay, thank you so much. We're going to be right back with life coach and author Anita Sechesky. Don't go anywhere.
Sometimes life poses the question, and what is the answer? And sometimes we stray from the work and the vision. Our world has begun tonight. Destruction is clouding the way to the answer. But what is the question? So we fight for what when I show without question. Believe in the hype, the lie. Can't believe
Welcome back. You're watching The Nikki Clarke Show live on www.thatchannel.com. And I have a longtime friend, life coach, and author, Anita Sechesky here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Nikki.
Oh, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. And let's cheers it.
Cheers.
It's a cheers night.
It
Thank
sure
you.
is.
How are you enjoying that?
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Isn't it good? Refreshing.
Very, very good.
So it's this something that was prepared by our set designer, Yvonne Stanley, and she's just an incredibly talented, creative lady. So I'm trying to describe this. Help me with it. It's got mint in it, soda water, lime. What else do you have in there? I missed. Maybe some cucumber, maybe?
Some cucumbers. I'm thinking it's all diuretic, so I don't want to think
Yeah,
about
we're
it.
going to take it quick and go to another break. So we've known each other for a while, and our birthdays are close together, so we share a lot of the same kind of traits. And when we first met, we just hit it off. And it was over high heels, wasn't it?
High heels, walking on stilettos. Yes.
Walking in stilettos. It was an image workshop.
Yes.
And we had to learn how to pose and walk in high heels. Now, it's funny how that has come right back to today, because you have a book with high heels mentioned in
Full
it.
circle, yes, it has.
So tell me
my
about the book.
book.
What's it called, the full title?
The full title is called Hot Mama in High Heels.
Ooh, I love it.
Thank you.
And you're a hot mama.
Oh, geez, thank you. Thank you very much. Christine Marmoy, I have to thank her. She's actually the author and compiler of Hot Mama in High Heels. Her first anthology became an international bestseller within 9 hours of being released.
Fantastic.
Thank you. And this is her second anthology. It's being released on Friday, the 12th. And it's going to be available on Amazon.com, 9 a.m. Eastern.
All right, so it's fresh.
Fresh off the press.
Fresh off the press. And what does it retail for?
I can't give you the retail price right now because I think Amazon is
Figuring
working.
it out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but it'll all be will be available on Friday. Now, what does the book entail?
Inspirational book for women of all ages, speaking to your heart. It's a book that you're going to want to reach out to every day. It's going to help you through whatever you're going through in life. It's going to speak to you as a woman. It's going to, oh my goodness, the stories that everybody shared in it, personal stories of success, triumphs, failures, tears, heartaches, everything that we as women go through as mothers, as wives, as girlfriends.
Yes.
It's all in there, yeah.
Okay, so the trials and tribulations that we experience, daily journeys,
Yes.
and 30 authors shared their experiences in this
Actually,
book.
there's 21
21.
authors, 21 in there,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And from women from all walks of life has shared this experience?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
It's an internationally published book because there's authors from throughout the world.
Okay. Now, what made you write? What sparked the whole idea to become an author?
I have enjoyed writing for years, and when Christine sent me the invitation, I couldn't turn it down.
Okay.
I said, what am I waiting for? I have
What are
to
you
do
waiting
it.
for?
I
It's
have
go
to do
time.
it. It's time to do it, yeah.
And how much time did you have to prepare?
About a month and a half.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
It's been a quick journey for you.
Yeah, a quick journey. Then we have to go through everything else, preparing for it, the videos and everything else. But just to have the chapter ready, approximately a month and a half. Yeah.
Okay. What would you offer us as advice, maybe people who are thinking of writing or starting something in terms of like sharing material that will inspire others? What would you say is some handy advice to keep in mind? Is it an easy process?
It's to change things in your life, what you're going through. You know what? It's all about your mentality. It's about your perspective. It's where you're at. If you're comfortable, if you're ready, you can do it.
Okay.
If you're still struggling, nothing's going to change.
Okay. And how long have you been a life coach now?
I've been a life coach for almost a year and a half, almost 2 years now, pardon me, yeah.
Wow. And who do you coach?
I've coached so many people. I've coached people in the music industry, professionals, business professionals, people starting a business, regular people, everyday, mom and dads.
Okay. And who would see a life coach, and what kind of things would you tackle?
We've tackled, to be honest, one of the most serious ones I've tackled was somebody struggling with suicide of a friend and living with the guilt and struggling to go on with their own life.
Right.
Yeah, there's some serious things that we deal with.
Okay. All right. So it's like coming in and coaching through certain struggles, maybe unlocking things that maybe people already know and getting them unstuck? Is that what you
A lot of
would
times
say?
people don't know that there's blockages, that they have
Blockages.
limitations in their life. That's why they're not moving forward. That's why
Okay.
they're where they are. And as a life coach, we tend to ask a lot of powerful questions to help them move in that direction, to help them move out of where they're trapped.
Right.
It's usually an aha moments because the question will be so powerful, it'll cause them to shift.
Mm-hmm.
We reframe situations. I reframe a situation in a different scenario,
Right.
giving them another perspective.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So it helps them kind of shift into another
Shifting.
thought pattern.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you have Hot Mama in High Heels coming out this Friday, and then
Yes.
December 12th, your book is coming out, Living Without Limitations.
Yes.
Okay. And
30,
tell us about
30
that.
Mentors to Rock Your World. The chapters, everything was just submitted yesterday. It was an unbelievable week. No sleep.
Just imagine.
On the phone, on Skype, connecting with people from all around the world. I have 30 amazing authors that contributed to this book. I can't thank them enough for what they've done. I had a unique vision for the book. The book is written for the reader.
Okay.
When you read the book, it's going to speak to you.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And December 12th, we can also purchase it online.
It will be available on Amazon.com first, and then just like Hot Mama, you'll find them in chapters and everywhere else.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Anita. Again, where can people find you if they want to reach out and speak to you about getting a book or maybe being coached by you?
You can find me at www.anitasechesky.com, or I'm on Facebook, Anita Sechesky,
Okay.
and my email address is asechesky@hotmail.ca.
Okay, wonderful. And we Facebook a lot to each other.
Yes, we do.
You know, and you're amazing. Like, you always check and go, are you doing okay? You read my statuses and, you know, it's like, I'm sensing something.
Yeah.
And we chat. So you're
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you so much for being a good friend. And I applaud you for what you're doing for the
Thank
community.
you. Thank you for
And
having
best of luck
show.
with the book.
Thank you so
Can't wait to
much.
get my copy. You got to sign it.
I'm going to sign it for you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Anita. We'll be right back with our next guest, business coach, Cheryl Rankin. Don't go anywhere.
Baby, you're really something. I'm tripping off your loving. Tell me how you do that. Saw the tides of love come and go. This time I know for sure, 'cause you got me. You got me in the morning and my candlelight. You got me without warning. You got me. You got me. You got me in the morning and my candlelight. You got me without warning. You got me. You got me. Baby, baby, baby. Tell me what you're thinking. I hope it's what I'm feeling. Hey, tell me how you do that. Let my guard down, let you win. And this time I am winning, 'cause you got me. You got me in the morning and my candlelight. You got me without warning. You got me. You got me. You got me in the morning and my candlelight. You got me without warning. You got me. You got me.
returning to the Nikki Clarke Show, we have another great guest. She is the CEO of Fit for Business, business coach Cheryl Rankin. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation to be on your show.
Oh, you're welcome.
Such
You're
a
welcome.
neat experience.
I think so, and I'm glad that you're here to share this with all of us. Tell us about Fit for Business. And I know, fit for the body, but we need to keep in shape for business, and you're there to keep us all in shape. Is that right?
It's true.
Pretty much?
It's true. My 1 minute, when you get a chance to introduce yourself, I always joke around and say, we're business consultants that get you to the next level. We shape up your sales. We add muscle to your marketing. We tighten your budget. We make your business
I like
healthier.
that. Yeah.
So it's a little bit fun, and people remember it. I've had people that I met, and a year later, they found me because they remembered the business name.
Well, yes, it's a catchy name for sure.
And so that makes a big difference. So I challenge anyone, whether they have a business or they're searching for a job, to make sure they figure out their 1 minute that's memorable and catchy. And that's first thing on the way to marketing without money. No dollars marketing.
And that's going to be our business focus today. So tell us, how do we market without money? And a lot of people are starting up small business. A lot of entrepreneurs are spawning. People are leaving their 9 to 5 and, you know what, I'm just going to run with this idea, but they don't have a whole lot of money to work with. So what do you do with that, the small budget?
Well, a couple things. Number one, I tell them that they need to put a challenge out there to themselves, that they need to get 1,000 contacts on their list.
1,000.
You can't, minimum. You can't just call the same people every day. You can't email the same people. So you need to build the list. So that step number one would be grab business cards everywhere.
Okay.
And then contact them individually by phone or by email. Don't just dump them into your newsletter, because otherwise you'll get caught for spamming and all that crazy stuff. So contact them one at a time and just say, I found your card. Just wanted to tell you I have a new business.
Where's the best place to find people with these business cards?
Oh, well, just your real life.
Real life? Okay.
Your real life. And if you're in one of the cities, all the cities have Board of Trade or Chamber of Commerce. And some of them actually have a great big wall of business cards, and you can just go and grab one of every
Sure.
card. And some restaurants do that as well, that there's lots of cards. And just grab cards wherever you see them, at the dry cleaners, at the mall, when you're going through. Just introduce yourself to everybody, because if you're spending money there, maybe they'd think about spending money back with you.
And networking meetings, what do you think of that? Like
Networking meetings are
would you say
amazing.
go regularly once a week, or how often do you think you should go? What's the frequency?
Depends on what you do.
Okay.
If you're in a business that needs a lot of trust, like a financial planner,
Right.
then you're going to have to build those relationships and go
Right.
once a week. If you've got some special thing that you do and no one else does it, you want to meet as many new people as possible and jump around to different events and meetings all the time.
Right.
Concerning networking meetings, I'd suggest the biggest tip is make sure you help the other person first.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they know you, they like you, they love you. They're going to try their best to help you back.
Right. Establishing trust is very important in business, because that translates to consistency, and you want to keep that relationship for the longevity of your business, right? You don't want kind of a turnover every minute. So that's very important. So what's the next thing that you could do for marketing?
Everybody's
without
jumping
a lot
on the
of money?
bandwagon for social media. Social media is wonderful, but it's only a piece of the puzzle. And if you're jumping into Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or one of the other social media websites, my thing is post 9 helpful things.
Okay.
And one post would be, buy from me. Here's my sales pitch. So it could be tips of the day. It could be, if your customers are business owners, it could be events they might go to. It could be links to articles you saw in the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
But those 9 things are helpful. And then the one is more of a sales pitch.
Okay. So offering helpful advice, and then, by the way, I sell flowers.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Exactly.
Now, would you say that it's important to know your audience? Because every social media agency has its own particular target.
That's
Facebook is different from LinkedIn, definitely.
true.
Yeah.
Definitely target market's a huge piece of the puzzle. Anyone who's ever been to a workshop or read a marketing book or read marketing articles, target market's always mentioned.
Okay.
When I talk to people about target market, I always say, figure out 20 things about your target market. Most people write down 4 or 5 things.
Okay.
It's ladies and they're over 40 and they've got a real job and they live in this neighborhood and they drive a car and they stop.
Okay.
They don't stop and figure out where do they buy their food, or do they read the newspaper, or are they online? Did they used to be an athlete? So I challenge everybody to come up with at least 20 things, because somewhere around 13 or 14 is where the magic happens and you go, oh, I know where my customers are and I can find them for no cost.
For no cost. So dig a little deeper and do more research.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, you've got a 3-hour DVD that you're putting out. Is that right? Can you tell us about that?
Correct. Last week, actually, we taped a 3-hour workshop. It's called Shape Up Your Sales. And it's in production now, so we will have it available on DVD and download. We haven't figured out pricing because all of my workshops, everybody gets a 1-hour consultation.
Okay.
Because we want you to make sure you use the workshop versus
Right.
just go to the workshop and put the information on the shelf. So that's coming out, should be out before Christmas. So
That's exciting.
I'll have to let you know, send you a copy.
Yeah, for sure. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's quite an accomplishment. And anything else that's coming up? Do you have a seminar coming up soon? I know you're out a lot in the community working
I
hard.
am out a lot. I am speaking for Enterprise Toronto coming up in November. So if people are looking for workshops at a great price, that's a good place to look. And I also have handouts for this studio audience today on No Dollars Marketing with lots of tips. And if anybody wants that, we can connect through Facebook as well.
I would say we'd love that. Is that right, audience? Thank you so much for that. Tell us again, how can we find you, Cheryl?
I'm Cheryl. My company is called Fit for Business. And the website is fitforbusiness.ca. I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Twitter, posting lots of tips and hints for everybody. And I can send this out to anyone who's looking for it. And anyone who mentions the show tonight, we can get a discount on an upcoming brainstorming session to figure out how to grow their business with no money.
Wow, what's the discount? Quickly.
$25 off a $150 session. And we'll brainstorm for business and get them lots of ideas.
That's amazing, Cheryl. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. So let's connect again soon. I'll come to one of your business workshops and make things happen. You can help me shape up in certain business areas. Thank you very much. We're going to be right back with author and community activist Jess Alex in just a moment. We'll be right back.
Insanity. I wanna go to Zion. We could all go to Zion. I wanna go to Zion. Where there is no pain, no fear, no war, no poverty. You have worked so hard to make it in a life where you wanna be. The system of pressure you. Your good friend, I give you a fight. Don't worry, don't fret. Hold on to Jah, change in your hand. And know there is Zion. I wanna go to Zion. We could all go to Zion, where there is no pain, no fear, no war, no poverty. Let your enemy know you're done free already, yeah. And by the help of Jah, you conquer stress and bad mind. Give love, spread joy, give peace, yeah. With love in your heart, yeah. You gotta have peace in your heart, yeah. We could all go to Zion, yeah, yeah. Land of freedom, yo. Land of love, yeah. We could all go to Zion, yeah. Let us all go to Zion, yeah. We could all go to Zion, yeah. We could all go if we only do what's right, yeah. We could all go to Zion, yeah. If only we had love in our hearts, yeah. Come with me, yeah, to Zion, yeah. Come with me, yeah, to freedom land, yeah. Come with me, to Zion.
Thanks for tuning in. We have another amazing young lady who is doing so much for the community. She's an author, she's a publisher, and she's putting together a fundraiser in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October. And I'd like you to please put your hands together and welcome Jess Alex to the show.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You look lovely in pink, pretty
Thank
in
you.
pink.
Thank you.
And thank you for your pink bow.
No problem.
Now, what started your interest in supporting the Cancer Society? Did you have like a personal kind of connection to that, maybe?
Well, for this fundraiser, it's for the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation.
Okay.
And I definitely do have a connection. I think almost all of us have a connection with cancer. My sister had cancer when she was diagnosed when she was 10, and she's good now. She's now going to be turning 23. So
Wow.
yeah,
Cancer-free.
Cancer-free.
That's amazing.
Cancer-free. So for me, with my company, Upon a Star Books, it's not just about publishing books, but it's about being a part of the community. So I always try to connect with a local organization and try to support in any way that I can.
Okay.
And with this, it just seemed like a perfect thing. It's Pinktober.
Pinktober, I like that. Okay.
So I decided to put together the Think in Pink shop to support Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation.
Okay, so tell me about that. That's October 20th.
Yes.
And where is it?
It's going to be held at the Industrial Arts Room, and that's at 688 Richmond Street West. It's near Bathurst and Richmond. You can get there by car easily. You can get there by subway, so it's a good location.
Okay, now is there a cover or is there a donation?
Yes. So there's a
asked?
$5 entrance fee, and that fee, 100% of the $5 is going to the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation.
That's fabulous.
Thank you. And so I encourage everyone to come out, and they can go on to thinkinpinkshop.eventbrite.ca to ensure that they have a place at the event.
Okay, wonderful. And who's going to be there? Will there be any entertainment or vendors?
Well, there's a special person who's going to be there, Nikki Clarke. She's going to be there.
That's good.
But we also have a few authors and local designers that are going to be there. The designers include Spoilt Sleeves, which were here
They're featured
last week.
Yeah,
Yes.
wonderful ladies.
Yes, amazing ladies. So they're going to be there. Cherith B Designs will also be there, and Kita Accessories.
Yes.
And then for the authors, besides myself being there, there's going to be Matthew L. Taylor. I believe he was also
I
on your
interviewed
show.
him, yeah.
So there's a Nikki
Amazing
Clarke
author.
connection here, right? There's also going to be Mutande Akaya Nubete. and Josephine Casey.
Yes.
And also Robert Mulolo. So there's going to be a lot of authors there. There's going to be the designers as well. It's going to be a great event, and I hope everyone will come out and support.
I definitely encourage people to come out and support this amazing event. I too have been personally affected by cancer. I lost a best friend, not to breast cancer, but to a brain tumor about 4 years ago, and my cancer, my grandfather as well. So this is something that means a lot to me on a personal level. So definitely, I'm there to support you 100%.
Thank you.
So please come out and support Jess. And what would you advise people who are emerging entrepreneurs? You're a young woman, you're doing so much, but it's not all glamorous at the end of the day, is it?
It's not. It's not.
So what would you say?
It's a lot of hard work, and before you go and jump into becoming an entrepreneur, really think about all the pros and the cons. But at the end of the day, as you know, even if there are the hard days, if you are an entrepreneur and it's inside of you, even if you try, say, okay, you know what, I'm going to do 9 to 5. Right? It's hard because it's just in you, and there's that voice that's constantly telling you to go out and do it. So if that is you, if you have that constant drive inside of you to be an entrepreneur, stick with it and don't give up. Like every time you think that it's the end of the road, there's always going to be another way to go for it. So just keep having faith.
And you can't silence that inner boss.
No, you
can't. It's going to keep screaming at you. I need to be an entrepreneur. So thank you. That's very good advice. And how can people find you?
Oh, well, there's lots of ways to find me. You can go to www.uponastar.books.ca. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Upon a Star Books Inc. You can search Jessica Alex as well. I have my own page there. And also on Twitter, @UponAStarBooks. And for my personal Twitter, it's @Jess_Alex88. So lots of ways to get in touch.
You are an accessible woman, definitely. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. All right. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with a hot performance by singer Kerian. We'll be right back.
Time
We're going to close the show with an incredible artist. He's under the same management, Ramiro Productions, as Vita Chambers, and she was here last week, and wasn't she amazing? So with the same caliber of talent, he's going to be here gracing us with a song that no one's ever heard called Save Me, an incredible inspirational song. And I would like you to please put your hands together for Kerian.
Thank you once again. My name is Kerian. I want to thank Nikki for having me as a musical guest on the show. Well, keeping with the theme of inspiration, I just think or thought it was suiting and fitting to give you this number, so here we go. Heading for destruction, I don't give a damn. I have nothing more to live for. This is who I am. Been battling this my whole life. Nobody by my side. Truth is, I don't wanna live like this. Don't wanna die. Save me from my hell. Save me from myself. Oh no, I feel I'm falling. Oh no, I'm plunging to my death. Oh no, can someone save me? Yeah. Save me from myself. Who are you to judge me? Living your perfect life. I don't give a damn. I'm trying just to stay alive. Put yourself in my shoes. Do you think you'd survive? Do you know how it feels? All you wanna do is die. Save me from myself. Save me from myself. Oh no, I feel I'm falling. Oh no, I'm plunging to my death. Oh no, can someone save me? Yeah. Save me from myself. 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 Thank you.
Amazing. Now you've got so much going on this week. You have a video release party, don't you? That is tomorrow night?
Oh yeah, that's right. My video release party is actually tomorrow night, that's right. And it's going to be for my new single Tonight, which is a fun song. So yeah, if you guys are around, yeah, feel free to come on by. It's at a club called The Ballet on Ossington.
Great. Well, I'll be there definitely supporting. And you're going to be out tonight for our after party at the Velvet Underground, 510 Queen Street West. And are you going to perform tonight?
So I'm going to perform if only you guys promise to be there. Are you guys going to be there tonight? Yeah, here we go. Okay, then I'm in.
Thank Thank you so much. I would love all the guests to come up on the stage with me. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Nikki Clarke Show. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. And the studio audience, thank you for coming through and supporting. I want to thank Anita Sechesky and Raymund Ong, Jess, Alex, Kerian, Cheryl Rankin. Thank you so much. From my heart to yours, thanks for tuning in, and catch us next week on www.thatchannel.com at 8 p.m. for another great show.